is this a medicine? Cannabis has been a medicine for 3,000 years. It only hasn't been a medicine in this country for 70 years.
I mean, first of all, I think just to talk about the politicization of marijuana, as a plant. I think people have some ideas, but people don't really understand like the journey. So we tried to put in a little bit of history and context, without it being like a big, kind of propaganda right, film. It's not that kind of film, but we put in the history. So I think people are surprised to learn about that it's in the same schedule as LSD, and that cocaine's in a less dangerous schedule, and people are surprised to learn that the U.S. government has a patent on the compounds in marijuana. At the same time, the U.S. government is saying it has no medical value.
This is her cannabis oil regimen that we have right now. We give her the size of about a half a grain of rice 2 times a day with baby food.
And the fact that it's actually doing something with with cancer in these children. I mean, what we were able to follow from 5 years of making this film, watching these subjects get better from this medicine.
Not everyone.
Not everyone, but most of the kids. And so it certainly is something that more people should know about.
And we're looking at this window. I mean, I think what's amazing when you really start learning about cannabis is honestly like how many people it could help. I mean, we're talking about like autism, ADD, Crohn's disease, it's just this huge list of conditions. We focus on pediatric
chronic
cancer.
Pain, anxiety. I mean, the list.
We focus on pediatric cancer because it's dramatic, and also it's, it takes the stigma away. It's not smoking joints and what people think. You're really looking at, medicinal properties. But I think, like, we were amazed. We went to Israel, and we went to Jerusalem. We went to, like, the top laboratories to look at the science, because, of course, they're light years ahead of the U.S., because they didn't have all the research blocks. And it's fascinating to see like different strains kill different cancers, but the same strain doesn't kill the same cancer. And just the mechanism of how cannabis fights against cancer is like super interesting. So it's, it's just this world of potential of healing, and it's so criminal that it has been kept from us for 80 years.
There's some cell death. The tumor is actually dying in certain areas. There's no new growth. I'm just thrilled. This is the most amazing news we could have ever gotten.